And God bless you. Hey, man, we hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day, ladies. Man, it was a beautiful, beautiful day today. I mean, everything was just it seemed like God just created the day just for you ladies, man. It was the wind was just the temperature here in Tennessee was just lovely. I mean, it was just we went out to Centennial Park out there. For those who are familiar with the Nashville, Tennessee area, the Parthenon out there. I think it's on the west side of Nashville, and enjoyed the walk in the park and so many people enjoyed the walk. It was just a beautiful, smooth serenity of heavenly feelings to me, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed everything, man. Enjoyed your day, ladies. You well deserved it, and plenty of more days coming your way. Just like I said, that just one day. We just recognize you. It's back on the grind, and we back to support one another as we always do. And thank you for y'all support, ladies. So, but I thought we'd top it over a nice love story. Cause that's what it's all about, real love. And I picked the songs of songs. That's Solomon. And some think, from scholars that the songs of songs, it's just like Jesus. It's a letter. Solomon maybe is writing, or the writer, like in harmony to how Jesus and harmony, to how Jesus feel about us. And some people just says, it's a personal letter. But I say that's two perspectives. I say you got a right to have how you feel about it from what your personal life is. It's to work out your own soul of salvation. And the word is for what you feel about in your heart, how you imagine things and how you feel. You shouldn't let anyone tell you how to imagine, just imagine. It may be a vision, it may be a reality you can build on, because faith is the substance of hope for, and the evidence is not yet seen. That imagination could be a possibility, a foundation for you. But let's get to the story. I'm going to read. Now, it's all the kiddies going to bed, right? Because this is, maybe be too much for the kiddie ears. I'm going to read it like it is. It's a reality. We said the reality of things how ladies are, what they do in real life. This is some reality stuff as well. You feel what I'm saying? And this is, I'm not sure the writer of this, that could be Bathsheba talking to Solomon. He had 500 cocky bonds, and the guys don't get no ideas, But I don't know if one cocky bond equal a ladies equal 500, or one had 500 cocky bonds had 500 women. I don't know how they went, how 100 women. I don't know. But anyway, the point is, I think he was, Bathsheba was the one he really fancied. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm just read the story, and I'm gonna let you come to your own conclusion. But he said, and guys, and oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you, hey everybody, how y'all doing out there? I don't have nobody. It's Mother's Day. Okay, y'all see this later. Okay, enjoy yourself. Go ahead and have your glass of wine, some cheese, some grapes, relax. It's been a beautiful day. I'm sure you want to cap the night off right. But I'm saying, let's hold on. You want to cap the night off? I understand that. And I did this over here, and I got a count. I said, I'm gonna try to have some people out here, because it's been a good day. So sometimes emotions get up and stuff. And it's okay about emotions. But I'm just gonna give you something to think about. Okay, hold on for a minute. Let me count. Let's get into that. Let's see. It's May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So that's 9 months. I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm being thoughtful. Now 9 months. Don't try not to make no babies. You know what I'm trying to say. Because 9 months now, the August and September, that's some hot months, ladies. You're gonna get irritated. You're gonna be on some pickles and juice. That's what I'm saying. Don't try to make no babies now. Y'all relax. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, you do what you want to do. I'm just getting you. I'm saying it's gonna be some hot week. It's gonna be some hot days. You know what I'm saying? Hot days. Hot days, man. So, but it cools off around do something. You can do it. Y'all be careful. You know what I'm saying? But God bless you. I'm glad you enjoyed your day. You know what I'm saying? But here we go, y'all. This is the songs of songs. You see what I'm saying? He says, under the tree. Wait a minute. Let me start. Let me go with let me see if I can put that. Let me see if this match up. No, okay, it's something else. Okay. Let me go with this, right? It says, and this is just what I'm going to read it. He said, under the apple tree, baby, I'll arouse you. There your mother conceived you. There she was in labor and gave you birth. And, a lot went on up under that apple tree, didn't he? He said, he got aroused. Somebody got aroused if you look at it from that perspective. But, it's supposed to be harmony with Jesus, how you feel about it. I think it's beneficial both ways, you know what I'm saying? But, it's up to you to make your own decision, you know what I'm saying? But it's, just a story, something to elevate you. You always get something from a positive point of view, you know what I'm saying? But here we go. And he says, place me like a seal over your heart, like a seal on your arm, for love is strong as death. That's some deep love, baby. Strong as death, man. That's some deep love right there. You see what I'm saying? And seal me on your heart. That's like the king seal. You know, the king seal could never, once he said he couldn't even take the seal off. That's like the sovereignty or rulership of God. God can't even break his own sovereignty. You understand? That's some deep love right there. Love is like death. Let me read it again. Hold on. For love is as strong as death. The jealousy, love is strong as death. It's jealousy unyielding as the grave. Man, y'all gonna have to help me for that. It's jealousy. I'm gonna have to look at some perspective thinking on that. I got the love is strong as death, and I still think it's talking about the death. It's jealousy, that must be the death, unyielding as the grave. I guess that's gonna be the can't come up out of that death. That jealous gonna be drowned up in there too, I guess. But it burns like a blazing fire, baby, like a mighty flame. That's what that love does. Now I'm gonna tell you what that perspective, what that meant to me. Either it was a harmonious with how Jesus felt about us, from a harmonious, loving point of view, or whether it's a physical thing, or this is a love story that's going to lead for a physical thing. Now, personally, I always believe love makes it start in the mind first, and then it trickles on down. You see what I'm saying? That's how it used to start, and back in the day, and blah, 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 this so quick, But anyway, so what he's saying there to me is, and I showed you the root of that tree today as I walked in the park with my wife and a lot of other people. It was a beautiful day. I said, man, beautiful. That's that was that heavenly day right there, baby. I think God created that day. Well, he created every day, but I think he had some trees. But it was a free show out there, man. Trees were just bending, winds was just, that's how I look at nature sometimes. And that tree root. Man, it's just a beautiful show out there. It's a free show, baby. You used to go to them free shows back in the day. God got some free shows for you feel me? He got some, hey, how y'all doing, man? There we go, Brandon. Brandon 308 doing, what is this? Oh, he said, what is this? What's up, man? At Brandon at 3081. You're Brandon, Yerrrr, at Brandon. He's going to put it together for us in a minute, but he said, what is this? Okay, we got you, Brandon. We give you a shout out anyway. Come bring it on together to us, baby. Bring it together for us. But, yeah, Solomon, it could have been Solomon. I don't know. But this is a love story. Oh, let me ask you. He said, what is this? This is an inspirational love story, a reality love story from the Songs of Songs. If you believe, as we share this content here on this platform, we share inspirational content and try to elevate people through love, showing them different perspectives. That's the intent, what we try to do. That's what this is. Oh, no problem. I'm just trying to explain what's going on, because somebody needs to know this. It's not, you got to ask the question. If you don't know, you got to ask the question, baby. I ain't about to be quiet, raise your hand, get a megaphone or something, because you got to ask the question. That's just how I am. People you got to get it all. And I'm glad you asked the question. I gave me the opportunity to explain, because it might have been other people feeling the same way, This probably I thought, I didn't know, but okay, that's good. We got that out the way. That's no problem. He said, I'm from New York, baby. OJ Dust, my lingo. Oh, dogs, OG Dust. Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm getting up in some languages, man. I'm trying to study that. I'm going to learn one word a day I'm on a couple of languages. I'm trying to learn 2 or 3. Now, I ain't going to get deep into them, but, some good colloquial language, hello, goodbye, God bless you. Y'all know some language like that in different languages, you know what I'm saying? And then let them know I speak very little, other language, so let them know that too. But I'm trying, I'm trying to relate, baby. You feel what I'm saying? Because God loves 8 billion people, regardless of how you feel about it. But we're going to find out about it. We're going to find out. And that's what we go. That's what we're doing now. That's what we're doing, trying to love and encourage through videos and music and, I was calling it Bible conversations, and that's what we're having right now is a love story right here. That's what she was talking about. This is about Sheba. We think, I don't know, you guys already know, but she's talking about, I'm all right. The baby, the mother conceived you. I'm sorry, there your mother conceived you. There she who was in labor gave you birth. And I see there's a lot going on with an apple tree if you look at it from that perspective of it's a personal thing, you're saying. And then Your seal on your heart, its love is strong as death, and its jealousy is a yielded as the grave. I got a little stuck on that, but I believe I got it. It's just a strong love. And that's what that means for my sermon, God. It means that that's an unbreakable love, baby. That's a love that's been through some storms, baby. That's a love, man, that weather the storm. 3 or 4 storms came today, they still weathered the storm, and they still together 67. I heard some people been together 75 years. That's amazing, baby, to be together 75 years. Well, don't you tell me? You know, once you understand some things, and sometimes it takes us a little longer to understand some things than others, and I can admit to that, you know. But I got to understand it, baby. And man, that's some weather storm, and that's a great example for us today that's trying to do this thing, and we'll do that same thing, you say. We'll do this thing. That's the elders is the example for the younger sometimes. Well, no, not sometimes. It's all the time. The elders are the examples for the younger people. I don't care about the computers, all of this. And younger people, I understand y'all got a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, you do got a lot of experience. And I respect that. I really do. But the elder people is gonna live 20, 30 years. It just makes sense, you know. That's all I gotta say about it. It just makes sense. But anyway, guys, that's what we're trying to say. Oh, let me get to one more story, man. That's this love story. And we talking about the love story. How we feel about in a loving way, you feel me? Because that's a clean way. And it's nothing is undefiled that God has put together. You feel what I'm saying? It's free, you know, everything's good. God love it's legal, you feel what I'm saying? In God's eye, you feel what I'm saying? The brother is there, you know. The bond is there. The work's been put in. Children been raised and off to school or then maybe off into their own lives. And the grandkids is up and great to get the grandkids, but it's still time for you to live, baby. It's still time for you to travel and enjoy some of your life and enjoy some of your hard work you put together for yourself, older people. Because you're still young at heart, baby. Okay, I know you got free illness, take some medicine with you, you know, if you have to. Whatever the case may be. You know, but just get something whatever you like to enjoy. It's important to enjoy life. That's a spiritual thing, baby. Enjoying life is a spiritual thing. Being happy is a spiritual thing. Being joyful is a spiritual thing. Being sound minded is a spiritual thing. Having some faith sense is a spiritual thing. Having some common sense is a spiritual thing. Anything that's good is a spiritual thing. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say spiritual stuff. The bad stuff it can be spiritual, but it can also be counteracted, you know. That's why I say we're stronger than a fallen what? Angel. Because a couple of people went to heaven alive. And the devil had to ask permission from Job. See what I'm saying? But back to the love story. I'm going to read this last one. I'm going to go on one. That was 8. Okay, this is 6, y'all. This is 6. Now, this girl loves this. The kids got the ears on. You know. I'm gonna read this. This is a good one right here. And you know, God knows about lovemaking, okay? So don't be surprised. It's in the book here. It's the Bible here, okay? It's the Bible here, right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna read a little bit. I ain't gonna be here too long. It's about 15 minutes. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of your evening and stuff. And just have a good thing. Yeah, New York. Okay, Brandon, make sure I said that. Brandon at 3081. I'm from New York. I'm gonna look for you too. Oh man, I do remember that. OG, yeah. I follow you. I think I follow you. I do follow you. I remember that, sure do, man. What's up, man? Oh, duh. Yeah, I remember that. I looked at my follower, the guys I follow. I look at them in the account. Niggas, a lot of that. I tell you, I remember that name. Brandon and French Rad and IROCO and there's a lot of you guys, man. It's a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys, man. I try to honor people and man, a lot of y'all got some good content. I try to load it up, man, because it was good to me. I know it's good. I put it up there, man. It was good. I'm gonna try to get it if I can. I'm just do 2 or 3 at a time, you know. But I got a community tab, but we just think, but it's just better to load and put some. And all right, you know, you guys, we'll talk a little bit about that sometime over here. The views is 30 seconds. You got at least hold people attention for 30 seconds. At least 30 seconds. It's gonna count for 1 view. And the engagement is when we collaborate and y'all say hello and goodbye. That's really good too. Because now we interact, and that's what the algorithm, they want to see how much we can interact and engage with them, how long our content can hold people attention so they can run some ad commercials. That's their business side of the situation. But they get views. They want at least 30 seconds worth of you can hold somebody. They got a 30-second commercial, see. So we got to at least be able to hold some people attention for at least 30 seconds. That counts as a view. And then they go back to boxing, kind of all the ones out that we looked at, somebody's looked at several times. They don't count it like that. They swipe all that out. That's why you count may fluctuate sometimes. But that's just a little tip, guys, for that right there. Oh, but let me get to this right here. Okay, this is a Songs of Solomon. I mean, I don't know, I say Songs of Solomon. It's a really Songs of Songs. And he says, beloved, is that right? I'm getting sure I got it right. Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay, it says, my beloved has gone down to the garden. You feel me? Gone down to the garden, to the bed of spices, to browse in the garden. You feel what I'm saying? This is a love story. You feel what I'm saying? And to gather some lilies. You feel me? To gather some lilies. And I am my lover's, and my lover is mine. They lilies. You feel what I'm saying? Now, he browsed amongst the lilies. It must have been a magnificent aroma to browse amongst the lilies, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's what the book is saying. I'm just exaggerating a little bit, but he said, and you are as beautiful, my darling, as Tezura. I guess it's some type of country or city. And he says, as lovely as Jerusalem. Majestic as truth with banner. He really, this love situation, whether it's a physical or mental situation or harmony with God saying that, it's a beautiful poetry. And I believe it's beneficial on both sides. That's my perspective. And I got another little idea of my own. Because I had a free will to think, you feel what I'm saying? Man, that's God, we know about love making. Older people especially do. That's why we here. That's why we here. That's what your grandkids is. It's a functioning family. And we thought everybody think the ladies were having I hope you did. I did say I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. And I'm just make sure I ain't thinking about it. I see Brandon. Yeah, I sure remember him too, man. It just popped in my mind. I'm gonna look you up, man, on the you know what I'm saying, where I follow you at. So that was it, guys. I just wanted to read that. I thought it'd be nice to cap that off right there. You know, I said, just be careful. It's 9 months. You know, it's a couple of months gonna be hot. Guys, you be going to the store getting all kind of hot stuff and this, that. And it's one time, you know, it'd be 1 o'clock in the morning. You gotta put your coat on, put your shoes on. You know, you got to run out right quick. You want to go? It's your fault too. Well, it ain't fault, but it's what happened? Okay, I see you later. Bye. God bless you, man. Hope you enjoyed the story, and I love you. Most of all, God loves you too. And stay strong, man. Keep that unity together, and in your personal life, and stay open-minded. This is a thought-provoking situation. I'm sure you got some wonderful churches and stuff. I'm just a Bible. You know, I like to tell Bible stories and just relate, you know, to people. That's just what I do. I feel like they're good stories, and maybe it's a different perspective than the other guys said, but I like to put a little life, a little energy. Not saying they guys haven't done it. They're more, you know, it's a new situation now, you know what I'm saying? In my life, this is how he told me to do it, you know, my style. And everybody on the draw to my style. That's why so many different people. And it don't matter to me as long as you get that word of God, baby, and grow. You see what I'm saying? People say something about the internet and all this and that. But God will use anything and everything. If you complain about the internet, then you might not be understanding something. Because God can use whatever he want to use. One thing we all ought to be happy about it, if we can get everybody to draw and come to think about maybe serving God if they don't serve God. And that's the invitation to someone, guys. Keep it in mind, you know. And some have tried all things in life, and some of it may be at your wit's end point, and you may be saying, yeah, I don't know what to do. Well, yes, you do. And I ain't trying to get the whole thing. I ain't gonna try to get all this easy walk stuff, you know, because it ain't gonna be easy. You got to count the walk before you get in. But I think you need to get in anyway, because it's still a good walk. It's gonna be a journey walk, because when you get in, don't think things gonna lighten up. There's the devil coming at you even harder. Now, we're going to try to cover you and do this, but it's going to be some situation where you're going to be alone and some this and that, whatever it may be. I don't know what the situation may be. You know, what's done in the dark, all that time. The devil going to try to put it on you, man. He's going to try to put it on you. And don't feel bad. We all kind of slipped in those situations. You're young. We're young. We're just growing. And people say this, that, whatever, it don't matter. You and the Lord know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, just encourage you. And some of you already know him anyway. You already know him. Just don't got to wait like I did. I was running, you know. I was running because I already know I wasn't ready. I didn't think I was right there. And, you know, I'm still looking, you know, I don't know what, that's what you want me to do. I ain't know if I want to do this or not. Still not, you know, I like it, but, you know, but I like it. I'm doing what he say do. That's what I like. Because that running stuff, man, you whoop the, you bust that, boy, you bust your butt, man. Because he believe in chastisement. He believe in putting that rod on you, man. I know we believe the corners are good, stand out, you know what I'm saying? That's good. Any punishments are good. But, you know, I'm just saying, back in the day, that rod or that hand or that belt, just it was less jail cells, more less time, you know, all that kind of, you know, discipline. Just anyway, that's not story. But guys, y'all enjoy your night, enjoy your evening, and just wake up refreshed. You know, everything went good, man. Everything went great. Y'all have a good, relaxed mind, and you up. You know, we up, and y'all know y'all didn't know it. You up, and you ready to go to work tomorrow. Everything's winning. It ain't nothing like end of the day the right way, baby. It ain't nothing like it, is it? And you all are asleep like an angel, or heavenly angel, as far as I'm concerned. God bless you. Bye for now.